Hi crafty friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to do a flip through of my junk journals. The one on the left, this black one I'm currently holding, is my first junk journal I ever did. And this purple one is my current. We can definitely tell that the vibes have changed. I'm actually obsessed with my current journal. I think the way I've decorated and set it up is perfect. But before we get to my current journal, I did want to show you where it all started for me. My first junk journal I started in December of 2024. This is where I learned my style, what worked for me, what didn't. This journal, it has seen better days. The spine broke and I actually didn't know how to fix it or what to do. So this journal was actually only completed halfway through. And then I felt like I needed to stop and start something new. There was no way it was going to survive if I finished it all the way. I did add charms to my current one. I didn't. I did find that as the journal got chunkier, it just was too hard with the charms and the string. I do think it's really adorable, but for me, it just did not work. So that's something I did not carry on to my current present day journal. Let's take a look inside. When I first started this journal, I was currently really obsessed with vintage things, mushrooms, strawberries. It was 2024. I wanted all vintage vibes. And while I called this a junk journal at the start, it really wasn't a junk journal. A lot of this were pieces of paper I bought from packs, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was just having fun and I just really enjoyed doing it. I did always save my tea messages and put them in my journal because I just love the little tea messages so much. The spread I really loved. I actually added this check in and out from a book that I thrifted. This is not a thing nowadays. I just think that is so cool. The first one is dated from 1969. That is just crazy. Shout out to them. But as we keep going, you will definitely see how much my journaling style has evolved, and where it is now, I think, is just perfection. Yeah, this top one, you can see where I wrote November 2024. I love looking back. I should write dates more in my journal. I'm actually really bad with that. This next spread I loved because I added this window sticker, and then I took from the packaging the window cutout and put it in to do a little flip through. This is one of the first true flip throughs I ever did. Now this is where I tried to experiment more with a true junk journal spread. Do I think it's perfect? No, but we all have to start somewhere, and for that I love this spread. The sides are cut out from stamps I had bought. I have candy wrappers, tags, the sticker from a jalapeno jar. I mean, this one really just has a lot going on, and I love that for this spread. I think this is the first time I ever actually put fruit stickers on a spread, and I still love that to this day. I think fruit stickers and the bread tags are so cute in journals. I love stamps. I have grown such a giant collection of stamps, which most I have actually thrifted. So this is where I started adding elements of stamps in my journaling, which I still do to this day. I think stamps are such a fun way to add cute touches. I love Christmas. This is the first holiday spread I ever did. I think this one speaks for itself. I mean, who doesn't love a holiday themed spread? And I love that I used a lot of the Trader Joe's newspaper in this one. I look forward to the Trader Joe's newspapers every single year. This is where I started experimenting with more color combos. Present day, love mixing colors, patterns, textures, and I think this is really the start of it. This spread isn't my favorite. I mean, I love Taylor Swift, don't get me wrong, but this one was just kind of messing around. After that Trader Joe's spread, when I started this one, I think there was a 6 months gap in between these where I kind of stopped journaling, and then I picked it back up again because it kind of went from December to then July, because this is my birthday, July 4th, that I did this spread when I turned 30. Oh my goodness. I actually really love this spread. There's a picture of me in my backyard. I took my card and cut out certain things from it. I added nice red, white, and blue elements. My birthday, the 4th of July, like I said. And I used stamps. And at this point, I had just picked up journaling again after 6 months of stopping. And I'm so glad that I did, that I picked up a hobby that I was exploring and wanted to do more of for the first time. And then I kind of lost that motivation and then decided, hey, I want to give this another go. Because since that moment, I have never stopped. So this is August 2025. For this spread, I had gotten a Zoomies catalog in the mail, and I was so excited to use pages as the backdrop because I just thought it looked so cool. I like this spread. I think this one was really cute for the time. Okay, but this next one is one of my all-time favorite spreads I have ever done. This was the start of my ransom letters lore. I love them now so much, but I experimented with that. I have so many colors. Again, this one was actually a Trader Joe's card that I had cut to use, like the amethyst and crystals that came from a card. There are so many different ways that you can find cute things to add to your journal. The little gold stars in this was actually from a ribbon from a gift I'd gotten that I cut apart to put in my journal. It was just too cute to be wasted. This spread, the back is from a meal that I had gotten, and then I used the wax paper as the backdrop. I'm from Washington State, so if you know what taco time is, the Washington State outline with the little designs inside is from a taco time bag. Then again, the spread is kind of simple, but it has a lot of elements of little stars that I drew and cut out and stamps, which again, I love stamps, and I think drawing little doodles to add to your journal is so cute. This spread is also like happy. I drew that and added my name, Ashley. I added that. This spread I love so much because I saved a mac and cheese packet, which don't worry, I did like wash that out and let it dry and put it in with the little bunnies and the peace signs. Oh my gosh, you can't tell me that is not just so cute. All of the mixtures of colors and patterns I really love in this spread. That really speaks to me to my current journaling style. A journal spread like this is kind of one of my favorites. And I personally kind of love when a spread almost feels a little random. Here's a spread I did after doing a hike at Mount Rainier. I'm very fortunate to live close to Mount Rainier, so it's just an easy day trip to go visit. And it's just so much fun going there and exploring, so I had to make a spread to remember it. I think it's so much fun when you go do something. If you can save like maps or any memorabilia from the trip, those things are so cool to use in your journal. Now this spread I do like, but I feel like it's just missing something. Like it's almost there, but it's not quite where I would like it to be. But nonetheless, you know, she is still cute. She is still a moment. I love the I love me sticker. Of course, the teddy bear is an honorable mention. I love cards. I love saving cards. She came from a card. Always save your cards if they're cute, guys. This spread is kind of a failed idea, if I'm being honest. I had a ton of scraps and I saved them all, and then I used them all in this spread, just cut up and just pieced them all together. I tried something. It's good to try things. It's good to be creative, but you know, for me, it just didn't turn out cute. And I remember it being really time consuming, but we're back to winning because this spread is absolutely beautiful. The gummy worms, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with that to this day, and I need to do something like that again. This little cross stitch house I loved. I got it sent to me from a pen pal. This captures everything I love in a journal spread with colors, textures, patterns, and where I like started and grew to where I am now. She is a good blueprint. I also had just gotten my first bagoo, and I was so cute and so happy to like use it in my journal. Oh my gosh, I love the little happy faces. This spread is spreading, but is she giving? I don't know. I remember I saw all the girlies using Sunny Angel stickers, and I knew I had to have them because they're just so cute. I mean, who doesn't love a Sunny Angel? I do love all the patterns in this one. And I think this was kind of fall time, so this is definitely giving fall vibes. It's definitely fun. I think everyone is overly critical of their own work, but yeah, I do love her. She is good. Also, is it weird that I'm talking to you about every spread? I like to explain myself, so bear with me, y'all. I love the spread. I think she's really cute. I love pink. I love baby pink. I didn't always love baby pink, but she has grown on me. The orca, I love orcas. I have an orca tattooed on my leg. I think the little star stickers, be happy, is so darling on top of a receipt. The layering of that, I just think is so fun. This spread is so appealing to my brain. She is truly a trash dump, as stated on this one. The Hello Kitty is from a Happy Meal box. That's kind of niche. I don't even have kids. I literally got the Happy Meal just because I was so excited that they had Hello Kitty. It was just so cute at the time. Those little mermaids are actually band-aids. See, you can add anything to a journal. There are no rules. The background for this one I actually drew myself. I haven't done that in a while, but I do think that's really fun when you just take markers and just draw little random designs and then you build from there. The spread is busy. She's really colorful. She has lots of patterns, a lot going on, so I definitely think it really works with the style that I went for it. I think this spread will always be in my top 5, if not for sure my top 10 all-time favorite spreads I have ever done. I tried a lot of new things for this spread. I had an old storybook that was given to me for free that I actually cut things out of to create the spread. Please don't come for me. This book is like 30 years old. It has lived a long life, and so it now gets to live in my journal, and I think that is much better than the trash. This one was actually so much fun to make though. This was the first time I did so many flips in one journal, and it has so much going on in colors and just The illustrations are beautiful. Yeah, she's just beautiful. Okay, now it is September. I think the color scheme in this spread is really cute, and I just love all like the pink and orange and yellow hues that it has. And shout out to the fair, of course. The spread is honestly just really fun. A lot of these things are little cutouts from a letter that I got from my pen pal. I know some people like to journal every week. Some people would make journal spreads every single day. I kind of just make them as I feel inspired. So we jumped from September right to October for this one. A pen pal sent me that stamp. I am still obsessed with it, and it's such a sweet thing to get in the mail. This spread has things that I cut out from magazines, doodles of mine, bips and bobs, stickers. Oh my gosh, I made a bunch of these little colored buttons. I love them. And the Dubai chocolate bar with the sunny angel sticking out. Oh my gosh, I really did something there. This spread is really so cute. No notes from me on this one. And from here is really where I started like finding my own style and getting these really busy spreads. There's just something with my head where I'm always like, I need to add more. I started experimenting more with little pop outs, flips, ways I can maneuver and have fun with a journal. I think interactive spreads are elite. I forgot to cover up my address, so that is why I'm awkwardly turning this postcard, but she is so cute. I wish people sent postcards more. Me and my pen pals love sending each other postcards. I think it's just so fun and just really, really wholesome. So this is me telling you, buy the postcard. Send people postcards. I think the spread is adorable. I mean, here we go again. I feel like I'm repeating myself at this point, but I have found my style, okay? Things that make a spread perfect self, I should say. Or in my head that scratches it where I'm like, oh my gosh, I love the way that this looks. I love what I created. Colors, fun elements. It almost feels a little random. A lot going on. Okay, for this one where it says Ashley's Junk Journal in Miffy. Why did I say Miffs? I don't know. These are from a thermal label maker. Just so you know, if you don't know about that, you should check that out. It's actually really fun to use stuff like that in your journal. For this spread, I actually had gone to Walgreens and sent some photos to print out that I had gotten from Pinterest. And boy, am I so glad I did that. I still do that present day, like this locker, a lot of these little elements like the sunny angel and the journal and the calico critter, the camera, the keyboard, the buttons on the bottom left. Those all are Pinterest images that I saved and printed and then cut out and added them to that spread. Okay, I'm not even like a zebra print, fire print girly, whatever this is, but I really, really loved that I added that to the spread. I think that with the green is so much fun. Can you tell that I discovered putting cards in my journal because I've been doing it a lot in the last few spreads? I love a little pop out. I feel like I still haven't mastered what to put underneath a pop out, like when you open it. Like I do cute things, but I feel like I could do better. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. How do you make pop out, flip throughs, all that good stuff in your journal like extra fun, or like hidden surprises? Like I wanted to feel like a treasure being found. I feel like at the time when I made the spread, it wasn't my favorite, but now present day me, I actually really like the spread. She's busy, and you know what? I cannot hate on a busy spread. I see a busy spread. Some people might see this and be like, oh wow, this is cluttered. This is a lot going on. Yikes. I see the spread and I think she's fun. She knows what she's doing. How cute, you know? That might just be a personal experience. But either way, fun is fun. Don't come at your girl. I also love myself for putting the strawberry sticker on that. How cute. I recently put a watermelon sticker in a spread, and oh my gosh, I just think that stuff like that is just so fun. More Sleepy Hollow stuff. One of my pen pals, if you haven't caught on yet, went on a Sleepy Hollow tour and sent me a bunch of stuff. That's where all that came from. I wish I did that. Like, I would love to do that, actually. And this mini card, who would have thought? Who would have thought I put another card in my journal? But the mini card is so cute. I actually should get more mini cards for my journal. I have a love for really cute journal paper, scrapbook paper for the background. The stars I actually drew myself. I do love doing that, as I said previously. I think it's really fun mixing patterns for a background, but then also like adding in things that you can do yourself just to add a little cuteness, a little uniqueness, a little quirkiness. I'm all for that. This spread, okay, I don't even need to say anything. This spread is beautiful. The pumpkins on the top left I actually cut out from Pinterest images. Same with the pie. See, I'm so smart. Do that people. Or if you can make your own stickers, even better. You're better than me. I also think there's never a wrong time to not use ransom stickers. Ransom stickers, I think, just make everything cuter. I rate this one maybe a 6.5, 7 if I'm feeling generous, out of 10. I do love the bean sticker on the bottom left. That is from a burrito wrapper. I love bean burritos. Stuff like that just makes me laugh because it's like, who am I? I am saving bean burrito stickers from my lunch or dinner to put in my journal. Like, can it get any cuter? Like, people, save everything for your journal, please. If you're watching this, you probably do. You probably love doing stuff like that too. So you already know. You already know, girl. And if you don't, now you know. Girl, guy, gays, hey, everyone can journal in my house. And this one, I added a Gracie Abrams quote because I love Gracie Abrams. I also love the pie. I made this one around Thanksgiving time. It is November. I think the spread is super cute. I love how I have this little half envelope that I could stick stuff in. And then I put a bear on top of it. Then put the November and the strawberry. Like, how fun is that? I love the layers. She is busy. She has cute stickers. She just is fun. Okay, this spread I call my picnic spread because on the left it's kind of like opening a little lunch pail and getting out things for your cute little picnic. The yellow stars in this I actually had cut out and used for a sewing project and then reused them in my journal to do something with them. And that's just something I love about creating, that you can take nothing and turn it into something and then turn it into something else. Like, how fun. I love this spread. I think she is so cute. Also, the amount of time I have probably said so cute, I am so sorry. But can you blame me? Being a crafty human, everything is cute. I love this postcard. I love fairies. I love anything whimsical and just, I just love it. Okay, this spread is extra random even for me. She's kind of falling apart. Like, the washi tape up top, I had to tape down when I was making this because, yeah, she's not holding up. But you know what? It's okay. She's gonna make it. And I do love her. She's very random though. This spread makes me feel like I'm in the 60s and I'm just like a sweet little girl with a little bob and I'm wearing a little matching skirt and blazer. I have go-go boots on. I don't know. This spread is very cute though. Hey guys, let's do what's in my purse. I'm just kidding, but this spread was kind of a missed moment. How cute would it be to do a spread with a purse and then all around it are like little things that are actually in your purse cut out? Okay. Maybe I need to do a spread of that. I think this is the only spread I've ever done where I've done a flip through left to right that goes that far left. She's cute. That's unique. She is special. This came from like a packaging for stickers or something. I do think that that's really cute because there's a panda on top and I wrote hello. I think journaling made me love the color pink because I used to not like pink. I had gotten so many of the Goodnight Moon stamps from my pen pals that I was saving them all because they were too cute to throw away and I loved adding them to the spread. I love the way I did the background where I did specifically like the pink with the stamps on top. I just think the colors and like the contrast of it all is really cute. The Sunny Angel is in a little wrapper with, I put a star in the back, a star paper to go in and out as like a little pop out. This spread definitely turned out really, really good. She is so cute. Okay, the picture on the right, I actually printed out in, I want to say 2018 from Pinterest. That's very niche. Maybe you've seen that. I just remember it being like all over the place and I love that picture. I had it hung up on my wall and I never got rid of it. So I said, okay, maybe I should add it to my journal. And that is one way where journals are so unique because no one would ever understand that. Like, someone would just see that picture and be like, oh, random picture. And to me, there's a whole story. I also think that's why it's so special to do things for yourself that you like, because if it matters to you, then it matters. And that's all that matters. We actually are getting to the end of this journal because it got to the point where it was even hard journaling in it because the left side, you can't really tell because the way I'm filming and it's laying flat. The left side at this point is so thick. That's almost like you can see how it's raised. Like, you can see. It did make creating this journal kind of hard. This spread is from Christmas of last year, so 2025. These spreads I feel like I did not love. I was not as in a creative mindset during this time. I was right in the middle of moving, a lot of things were going wrong in my life. So I was creating more so as an outlet, but I was not loving what I was creating, and I remember being really frustrated with myself. This spread may have been my redemption though. I actually really like this spread, and I love blind box cards and journals. This one was so cute. That was the first time I ever added one. Okay, in my current journal, you'll see I have added so many. And this one says March. Okay, so you can kind of see the time jump of where it was like Christmas and then March because I was moving. And this is the last spread in this journal. This journal taught me so much. I was disappointed in myself in some ways that I did not finish this journal all the way through. But you know, one thing I didn't do in this journal was I didn't tape the pages together. I know a lot of people do that where they take 2 pages and then they glue them together between each spread to make them more durable and so you don't have as many pages in the journal. Now, my current journal, this beautiful lavender one, I have done that and I do really think it's going to change things overall. I'm making this baby last. I love the way I decorated this cover. I love that I put ash. I think it's so cute with the little heart stickers and the bow. I love strawberries and Miffy. I need to get some sort of like clear cover or seal or something to put on top because I don't want the back to get messed up, but I do love random stickers and just really building them up. I did this with my Hobonichi cousins, so I wanted to do it to the back side of my junk journal. I had seen people adding ribbon and lace to their journals, and I wanted to hop on that. By the time I had added this, I had already decorated the front cover and the entry page, so I didn't add it to the front because it would have messed it up with the border. So I only added it to the back. I honestly didn't know if it was going to look weird with it only being on the back side, but I'm actually really happy that I did that. I think it would have been overstimulating and maybe just a little bit too much going on if it was in the front. And when you pick up my journal and hold it, it doesn't really feel any different to me with the fact that it's only in the back. But I just think it added the cutest touch. If I did it again, I may have picked lace that's not as large. Maybe something a little bit more dainty, but nonetheless, I still love her. When you open up my journal, this is what you see. I put Let's Journal. I made a photo booth picture of myself. I did that on Canva, and then I literally just printed out on a 4x6 paper and cut it out to look like a photo booth picture. It was so easy to do, and I love the way it turned out. Since this is my second junk journal, I did volume 2, 2026. I actually really love the way that looks. I think it's so cute with the knitted background, which both of these I did print from Pinterest. I love printing out my own journal paper to use. I just do it on normal printer paper. My intros are definitely simple, but I think it was perfect. I wanted to be very intentional with my spreads in this journal. I think this one turned out really cute. I wasn't trying to do too much. I was just trying to dip my toes back into journaling. I just finished moving and my life was finally starting to calm down, so I wasn't trying to put pressure on myself. She's just a cute, dainty little spread of blind box cards that I had got. I actually really love the spread though. This spread is so fun and you're going to see why in just a moment. I think I mastered my pop-up surprise mysteries and spreads perfectly in this one. On the far right, I have a chopstick wrapper, and then I put this cute little teddy bear wrapper that came from, I don't even know what it was. Is it tissue paper or it came from something, but I thought it was cute. So I thought, how perfect would it be to just put it inside this little chopstick wrapper? And then it's also interactive. The little stars are ones I colored myself and then cut out to use in my journal. Same with the little buttons. Just another way where you can take nothing, turn it into something, and use it in really cute ways in your journal. Okay, now here for the best. You open this little card, a little envelope, whatever you want to call it, up. And then there's little Peppa the Pig cards. I know I'm a grown adult, but you can't tell me these aren't cute. These actually came from my nephew's toy, and I just saved them for myself. I knew I wanted to use them in my journal in some way, and I can't think of a better way I could have used them than that. I love saving stuff from blind boxes when I do them to use in my journal spread. Same with wrappers. I think that you can use wrappers in such cute ways in your journal. I love the little picture wall that I did on the right hand side. And as always, I love cute things. I need to put letter stickers, little sayings in my journal more, because whenever I do, I just think it's so adorable. I have to add the Tamagotchis in this because I had just put batteries in my Tamagotchis because my nephews, who are like 6 and they're young, they don't know about Tamagotchis. So I just put batteries in mine and was teaching them and giving them the lore of Tamagotchis. This spread I think is really fun. On the right hand side, that film actually are from photos of mine and my family's from the early 2000s. my mom and I had gone through stuff and I saved some to use in my journal. That's one thing I love about journaling too, is that a journal spread can hold so many memories and tell so many stories and bring back so many memories. As I'm flipping through stuff, especially for my first journal, I'm just remembering like so many things from that time in my life. I love this journal spread. The purple mesh netting right there that I'm touching. Okay, I don't remember what that was from, but I saved it. I used like glue tape to put that down. And the texture of it is so fun. I just think it's so cool putting fun stuff like that in a journal spread. And I will say, I used to be a very like neutral girly, like green, soft tones, burgundies, and now I love color. I love pink. I love pink and green color combos. Rena is one of the favorite blind boxes that I've been doing lately. Anything from her I have been trying out, and this spread is one of my favorites. She makes it in my top 3 favorite. Okay, that's how real this is. I took all of these blind box cards and made a flip through. Now this was an original thought. Someone has probably already done this, but I did not like find this from someone. I was like literally had all these cards and I was trying to figure out in what ways I wanted to use them. And I am obsessed with this. Like, this will go down in one of the best spreads I have done. And since I love Rena so much, I took her little options from the blind box and then cut them out to almost put down as like almost like a little sticker, like a little picture around it. I think it added the most perfect touch. Using the little cutouts from the blind box from the option side has been one of my favorite things to incorporate in my journal spreads lately. This journal spread is very busy. It does have a lot of blind box elements in it. The little boy on the left and right is from a blind box bag. He is so adorable. I love him. And these are from a Zootopia blind box I did that I like almost made like a little hanging picture wall. A spread like this, you just kind of have to like sit and look at everything for a minute just to like grasp it all, because there's really so much going on. I love adding tiny things to journal spreads. If you've made it this far in this video, oh my goodness, thank you. This is my first long form YouTube video I am putting out on this channel. I'm just a girl who loves journaling, who has loved crafting since I was a child. And if anyone watches this, I am so glad that I got to share some of my spreads with you and just talk about them and go down memory lane. I do try to post shorts almost every single day, if not every other day. So if you're into that, stick around, like, subscribe, follow. Hey, love you. Bye.